It's still morning. Good morning, Facebookers, lookers, and lurkers. It's your girl Jen on this Wednesday. I believe it's October 11th here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And I wanted to get our video in because I was running late this morning, so I'm getting it in now. But I want to talk to you guys about a fresh start. What do you mean, Jen? A fresh start? Well, as you know, the theme for October is joy. Well, joy in what? What are we talking about today? Joy in forgiveness. Psalms 32 verses 1 and 2 says, "Count yourself lucky." I like the way the Amplified puts it. Blessed, prosperous, and favored by God. What a joy it must be. You get a fresh start and your slate has been wiped clean. Count yourself lucky, blessed, prosperous, favored by God. God's holding nothing against you and you're holding nothing back from him. So what does that mean to me? What does that mean I have to do in my life? That means if you're holding on to something someone has done to you, or they've wronged you in some way, and they may have very well been wrong, they may have very well hurt you, guess what? It's time to let that go. Free yourself from that bondage, because if God is faithful enough to forgive you, well, let me get out of y'all business. Let's talk about me. If God will forgive me for what I've done and how I've disappointed him and how I've hurt him and how I've hurt his children, who am I to hold that grudge against anybody else? I'll tell you, be honest with you guys, I'm not so deep and wonderful that I haven't hurt anybody. I'll own it. And we have to forgive those who have hurt us, move on, and wipe the slate clean, because there's nothing worse than when you've hurt somebody, you've tried to make amends for it, but they're still holding on to that pain and hurt, and they constantly remind you of that. So that takes us into our deliberate act of kindness challenge for today. I want you to find someone who has definitely wronged you, someone who has hurt you in a way, and give them that forgiveness. And the forgiveness is not for them. It's actually to set you free. And because as long as you're carrying that luggage around, that stuff gets heavy. It's time to put that stuff down. I'm on my break, so I don't really have a lot of time, but we are praying for everyone in California. We're just going to ask God to keep his hedge of protection around friends and family. We're praying for the Brown and Gladney family. My cousin lost her husband on yesterday. He transitioned from time into eternity. So we're praying for and with that family. We're praying for traveling grace for her mother, Destria Gladney, and for my parents as they travel back and forth from Birmingham back to the Bay Area. You guys are praying for each and every one of you. I thank you, each and every one of you, for checking in. I see you, Medea. I see you, Roger. Good morning, Stairs. Good morning, Robert. Good morning, September. You guys have a phenomenal day, and I will chit chat with you on tomorrow. Bye-bye.